Hey guys, hi. It's Patricia doing my part to try to make your adult life just a little bit easier and a little bit neater. Today I wanted to talk to you about two things. One is making your bed every morning, and the other is folding up your sheets after you've washed them. So, by the way, these are called peach skin sheets from Georgia. They are absolutely the softest, most cloud-like thing I have ever had on my bed. So, usually someone tells you first thing in the morning, you should make your bed. So, that is not true. You want to at least let your bed set for 5 to 30 minutes after you get up, okay? So, go have that cup of coffee, come back in, make your bed, everything's fine. But you don't want to, there's all kinds of microbes and mites and stuff like that that don't like air and they don't like light. So they hide. But if you leave your covers off, they're exposed and they'll be gone. Okay, it's also another way to get rid of bed bugs. Because, like, if you ever noticed in a hotel, when you go in, the bed's already made and everything, but the minute you leave, those sheets are being pulled off and new sheets are being put on without any check whatsoever. So it's up to the person who rents the hotel room. It's up to them to tell the staff that there's something wrong with the bed. I'm not working at a hotel right now. I just know this thing from past experience, and sometimes the hospitality staff does not know that there are bed bugs. I think it should be a check, but who am I? So what you want to do, you want to take your bed pillows off your bed to plump them. Okay, get all those skin cells off, get all them microbes off. Just pop it over there. And then I sleep with two, so this is my bamboo pillowcase. That's the softest thing too. Yeah. So many things softer than cotton. Actually, most of the time my sheets are cotton. The sheets I'm going to show you how to fold up, those are cotton. But they're very soft. They're 600 thread count, which is all I need. So pull everything up as far as you can. Now, I have a queen size bed, but this is a king size comforter. And the reason for that is my husband likes to hog the covers. So we now have an equal number and amount of covers, because if we didn't, the comforter would fall off onto the floor. All right. So, get over here, give him some covers. So, there, and that's there. And I do have some decorative pillows that I usually put on the bed, but with my husband's medical equipment, we just couldn't do that yet. So, smooth out your bed, put your pillows back on, and you're good to go. Alright? Now, this is the part that's just so much fun. Okay, so these are the sheets that have elastic all around. There's not a single edge that does not have elastic on it. And these are the hardest to put on, and they're a little bit difficult to line up to fold. But they're the way a lot of sheets are being made these days. So, the first thing you do is get to one of these seam lines here. So let me show you. So you get to the part, this goes at the bottom corner of the bed. You know why? Because it's got the tag. Tag goes at the bottom corner of the bed. Couldn't tell you left or right, so you're going to have to figure it out for yourself. Okay, so you put your hand in there, And you get to the neighboring one and you do the same thing at that point. So, pull this off. Okay. So you lay this down on the bed like that. Then I do it this way because I don't have a whole lot of help. My kids never really helped me with stuff like this. I taught them how to make their bed, but yeah, as far as laundry went, they only started doing their own laundry a few years ago. So, and I've got 22-year-old, a 20-year-old, and an almost 19. So you tuck that into each other, okay? Now, yeah, like I said, these sheets are so difficult. It's just, they don't want to do nothing, you know? So smooth out all these corners and unravel some of these sides. And you've got a nice clean edge. Okay. Now at this point, I go in and in. Smooth it out as you go. Then I go in and in and smooth it out as you go. And then fold it. Okay, so when you're folding it in, this is the side where all the gathered parts are, so it's the fatter side, so you want that inside. Okay, then you take this and you put it up here. And a lot of people will tell you to tuck it inside itself and all that. I don't do that because I just don't. This seems like an extra step for me. But there is your bottom sheet, nicely folded. Okay, top sheet. Where's it? Oh, it's on the floor. Okay, top sheet. It's a good thing my floors are clean. This is not as easy for one person to do because this relies more on, okay, where's this go again? Bottom of the bed. So it goes down that way. Okay, so when you're putting your sheets on, this goes at the foot of your bed. So I marry the head to the foot and smooth it out. And then I gather the sides up at the other end. Okay. And you smooth that out. Now, at this point, I don't smooth things out. I just kind of get rid of the bad parts. It's really silly. And hold it like that. You've got a square that you can work with. You go up. Same thing. In, in, in. To go well together. Okay, I undid part of that. Anyway, okay. So these won't take up as much space in your linen closet as they would if you just rolled them up in a ball and threw them in there because you just don't know how to fold them. Okay, so I know I don't have a cameraman yet, so I know some things just don't look right. Or I'm not showing you enough, close enough, but you can always watch these videos again and again and ask questions. So I'm always open to that. So my husband went back to work today from his surgery in April. And even though I could have done a lot of stuff, I basically vegged out. I mean, I cleaned the coffee pot, I think. If I didn't, I meant to. I'm taking my daughter to a class tonight, so I won't have a whole bunch of time with him before he conks out on me, because he usually takes 2 naps a day and he hasn't taken any. So I'm sure he's going to be exhausted when he gets home. Probably go to sleep right away. But anyway, okay. Is the dog outside? It was supposed to be 94 degrees here yesterday. It turned out to be 101. Now, we gauge when we're going to bring our dog in by it being 95 degrees. She stays in the shade at all times, unless she has to go to the bathroom. Then she'll go out in the yard, and then she'll come right back in on the shade. There are two chairs and 2 benches for her to sleep on, but she prefers the cold concrete. Makes sense. My cat, on the other hand, wants to be everywhere. She's just everywhere. So yeah, she's doing much better. She's become more friendly lately because we leave her kennel open. We leave her catio open so she can come and go as she pleases. She does not leave the property. She sometimes will come out to the front, and that's when we realize she's lonely and needs some company. So, pool is okay. I can go ahead and get in it. I just haven't yet. I intend to. But yeah, other than that, things are going well. You know, sort of. I finally got in with my doctor. That was good because I had about 10 different things that were going wrong, and it took me 2 months to get this appointment. So finally got all these things taken care of. One of them, I have an infection on my hand, and you can't see it unless you're right up close, and I don't really think I can get close. It's right there. It's like a cellulitis or something. So anyway, so that actually was over here, and it was on this hand here also, right there. So, although that may have been a break from the fall. So, so that's been, it was good getting in there and getting my medications started again, because one of them is an antidepressant, which I hadn't had for over a month. And so now I've got it. Another one was my back pain, neck pain, because I have the arthritis up in my neck, although it's starting to show up in my hands too. But yeah, got taken care of, got over to the VA. Still have not heard from the DAB, no matter how much I call. I just don't hear from them. I did try to leave them a message. Could you please call me? Somebody may have picked it up or picked it off the desk and thrown it away or something. I don't know. I just don't know. But I'm working on it. And the problem came out that they decided that I still have my name from when I was in the service. I now have a different name. In fact, I have had 3 different names since then. So, yeah, getting back to, I just don't think that I am the only one, the only person who separated from the military and changed her name because she got married. So why they have my old name when they had my ID card right in front of them, why they said, no, we don't, yeah, no. What are you talking about? No. I mean, so, yeah, had to do that. So I'm still working on that. Hope I can get through and get it fixed. I have so many tests that need to be done before I can even be classified in the disability department. So I'm still working on that. The fact is, I should have been diagnosed. Well, I was diagnosed when I was in the service, but I should have been able to see the VA the last 40 years. But I was told upon separation that I didn't qualify. And it turned out that 2 years before, I would not have qualified. But in the interim, they had passed laws saying that, yes, if you serve a full 4 years plus 2 in reserve, then you are eligible for VA. And that is what I did. And they told me no. And they also told me I could not re-enlist because I was a single mother. And that was also a lie. So I'm working on getting my benefits going because I will not be able to get Social Security till I'm 67. I need to work. I still have not got a job. I have applied and been interviewed at several places, but because I don't speak Spanish and I am not proficient in Microsoft Office, I can handle it, but I use Google Docs for most of my stuff. So I really don't think it's that much different. When I see one and the other, it looks the same to me, you know, or it looks similar, just like fill in the blank. But anyway, so that's what that is. Other than that, just cooking, cleaning, clearing, purging, trying to get my house in order. I took a whole bunch of before pics and then a whole bunch of after pics. Or I will take after pics if I ever get after going. I did take pictures of the porch also, so when we get all that cleaned up, it's going to look really nice. And that's about it. The other thing was with the pool. I decided that at the end of this season, which could be middle of October, the way Texas summers go, I will empty the pool completely. And I will not get charged a fee for that, a fine, because we are rationed from April to September, and this will be 6 weeks later, so not a problem. But normally if you live in a water ration area, you can't do this. But so what we're going to do is put a hose on the outside part of the pool, and we're going to run it out to the front yard. We're going to water the trees with it. We're going to water the grass with it, whatever. And then I'm going to get down in the pool and I am going to sweep and mop and just get every bit of dirt out of that pool and dry it out, and then put a cover on it and leave it for next spring, and then the water will be crystal clear when we open it back up again. So I didn't want to do that because that is a huge amount of water. It's, oh God, 15,000 gallons. It's a lot. So, yeah, it's 18 feet and 4 feet deep, so a lot. And it's 2 feet down in the ground. If we ever got rid of it, I'd have to make a koi pond because there's just this beautiful 2-foot hole in the ground. It's 18 feet wide. So, anyway, I'll show you my porch once I get it done. I'll go outside and have you, because it'll probably be a little bit into September before I get that done, because we have to keep filling up my husband's truck and then taking it out to the dump, and we never know when he's going to be off or able to drive up there. And he is a Department of Defense employee, so we don't have to have proof of where we live if he's with us. So, not a big deal. So, okay. All right. I just wanted to cover, do this for you today. I did do another video. I am going to work on editing it because it came out so stupid. But it was how to pan sear roast beef meat so that you can put it in the crock pot afterwards and make a wonderful soup, which I did, and it was delicious and I love it. So, okay, I gotta put these back in the the linen closet, and I will talk to you later. You just have a wonderful day. Bye.